Good morning.
Good morning.
Since we are kind of on a pause when it comes to chair yoga, I thought I would put a chair yoga class up. Since my earlier chair yoga classes are not quite, I don't think, as good as my later chair yoga classes. So I put up a recent version of the chair yoga class, particularly for the Rochester people who have been following me so loyally all this time. So let's begin, starting to bring ourselves into the moment. Withdrawing our senses inward. We're beginning to follow the breath, the ebb and flow, the rise and fall of the natural breathing pattern. And then maybe intentionally beginning to lengthen and deepen the in-breath and slow the out-breath. Let's even do yoga breathing today. So we're going to breathe into a count of 4, hold, breathe out to a count of 4, and then hold, and then repeat. So let's do that together. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold. And repeat on your own. Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. And let's begin to make those little circles with our nose in the air, beginning slow and small, gradually bringing your heart, chin closer and closer to your heart as you come around. Then we'll go back in the opposite direction. And then coming back to center. Now we're going to take a deep breath in and exhale our chin down towards our heart and just let your head hang. Inhaling your way back up and letting your head fall back into the saddle of your shoulders so you feel that nice stretch in the throat. And then coming back to center. Then we're going to reach for the side of our head with the tips of our fingers and gently draw our ear to the shoulder. Long, slow breaths. And then release. Then we'll go to the other side. And then release. Now we're going to move up on our seat so we're not using the backrest for support. Try and sit up straight and begin to roll the shoulders. Just trying to get loose. Rolling them back in the opposite direction. And coming back to center. Now we're going to reach behind, place the palms of our hand in the small of our back, bring our shoulders back behind our ears, maybe a little bit of a back bend, letting your head fall back into the saddle of your shoulders. Then extending your arms out, palms down, and beginning to make circles in the air. Circling back. Just trying to juice up those joints. Palms up, circling. Circling back. And then coming back to center. Now we're going to inhale our arms up alongside of our ears and reach for that rope, just climbing, stretching as much as you can on each side as you reach for a higher position on the rope. And then coming back to center. Inhaling your arms up alongside of your ears. Exhaling, rotating, gazing over the right shoulder. Maybe using your left hand on your right thigh to act as a little bit of a lever, of encouragement. Inhaling up, arms alongside of the ears. Exhaling, rotating, gazing over your left shoulder. Inhaling back, arms alongside of the ears. Exhaling forward into lightning bolt. Our shoulders and neck are going to stay loose, but we're reaching for that beach ball, fingers spread wide apart, gazing between your feet. Heart is parallel to your thighs. And we're going to let our left hand come down between our feet and extend our right hand up to the sky. Maybe gazing up at the skyward hand if that's comfortable. But making sure both your hips are fully seated on the chair. Coming back into lightning bolt. Bringing your right hand between your feet, left hand to the sky. Just breathe. Long, slow breaths. Releasing your left hand down to meet your right. Hands to your thighs and slowly making your way up. Arms alongside of the ears. Exhaling your hands to prayer. Reaching behind, fingers pointed in towards the body, arching the back, opening your heart to the sky. Inhaling up. Extending your right foot out and planting the heel. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling your right hand to your right shin, left hand to the sky. Inhaling up, arms alongside of the ears, extending out your left foot, going to the other side. Making your way back up, arms alongside of the ears. Bringing the palms of your feet flat to the floor. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling, bringing your hands to where your practice allows. And just letting your head hang. Remember, if your hands don't quite reach the floor, putting a block under them is a good idea. Otherwise, just letting your head hang like the gong and a bell. Making your way up, bringing your hands to your thighs. Slowly coming up. Feet back together. Inhaling your arms up alongside of your ears. Exhaling left elbow to right thigh. Right elbow to the sky. Inhaling up, arms alongside the ears. Exhaling, rotating, gazing over your left shoulder. Inhaling your arms up alongside of your ears. Big breath in. Exhaling, right elbow to left thigh. Left elbow to the sky. Making your way slowly out of the pose. Inhaling up, arms alongside of the ears. Exhaling, rotating, gazing over your right shoulder. Inhaling back up, arms alongside of the ears. Exhaling forward, placing your hands where your practice allows, and just letting go. Maybe coming a little deeper into the fold this time. Letting your head just dangle like the gong in a bell. Maybe if you want to increase the challenge a little, taking a hold of the big toes and letting your elbows come out to the side. Maybe drawing yourself down a little deeper into the fold. Releasing your bind, extending your arms straight out, in front of your hands, in front of your feet. Walking your hands back, bringing them to your thighs. Inhaling your way back up, arms alongside of the ears. Exhaling your hands to prayer. Reaching behind, fingers pointed in towards the body, arching the back, opening your heart to the sky. And then coming back to center. Inhaling up, arms alongside of the ears. And we're going to go into eagle arms. The workaround for that is to grasp opposite shoulders. So we're going to wrap the right arm around the left and try and reach the palms as close together as you can manage. Inhaling up your elbows, exhaling down, bringing the elbows between the knees. Releasing your bind, bringing your hands down between your feet, hands to your thighs, making your way slowly back up, arms alongside the ears. And we're going to do eagle arms in the opposite direction. Long, slow breaths. Lifting up the elbows and exhaling down between the knees. Releasing your bind, hands to your thighs. And we're going to extend our arms straight out, palms facing in. Inhaling your heart open as you arch your back. Exhaling as you fold. And coordinating breath and movement at your own pace. And then coming back to center. Then we're going to sit up straight, trying to bring our shoulders back, elongating our spine. Feeling that string in the center of the head just drawing you up. Feeling the spinal bones all separating, lengthening the neck. Then we're going to reach for our left foot, bring the heel up into the hip crease. Then we're going to stack that left ankle on the right thigh. Inhale up big. Exhale, draping the arms over the leg. And just let go. Making your way slowly back up, releasing your foot back down, sitting up straight. Then we'll reach for the right foot, pulling the heel into the hip crease, stacking the right ankle on the left thigh and inhaling up. Exhale, draping the arms, and just let go. Making your way slowly out of the pose, releasing down, sitting up straight. And we're going to bring our left knee up in for a hug, wrap our arms around the knee and give it a nice bear hug. Stacking that right knee on top of the left. Inhale up. Exhale, right elbow to left thigh, left elbow to the sky. Inhaling up, arms alongside the ears. Exhaling, rotating, gazing over your right shoulder. Maybe using that left arm against the left leg to encourage the twist. Coming back to center, releasing down. Then we'll go to the other side. Nice bear hug to the leg, knee, pulling it in nice and tight. Stacking the right knee on top of the left. Inhaling up. Exhaling, left elbow to right thigh. Right elbow to the sky. Inhaling up, arms alongside the ears. Exhaling, rotating, gazing over your left shoulder. Coming back to center and releasing down. Sitting up straight. Maybe finding our mountain posture. So inhaling up the shoulders. Exhaling as they melt back down. A little bit of an arch in the back. Elongating the spine and the neck. Maybe lifting the toes and pressing the pads and heel of the feet into the floor. So you feel strong and grounded. Then we'll release down. We're We'll bring up the right foot, toes pointed in towards the body so the muscles of the leg are engaged and strong. And just breathe into those muscles. We'll begin to make those little ankle rolls. Rolling back. Lifting the thigh in the air, making circles with the foot. Try not to lean away from the pose. Circling back. And then release. Sitting back up straight. Extending out the left foot, toes pointed in. Beginning to make those little ankle rolls. Rolling back. Lifting the thigh in the air, making circles with the foot. Circling back. And then release. Sitting up straight again. And we'll lift up both feet, toes pointed in. Opening wide. Closing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Inhaling your arms up alongside of your ears. Exhaling forward into a forward fold. Just letting go for a minute. Hands to your thighs. Making your way back up. And come closer to the edge of the seat. Extending our hands straight up, palms facing in, and come back toward the backrest, but not using the backrest. Feet off the ground into boat pose. Releasing down, arms up alongside of the ears, and exhaling forward into a forward fold. Hands to your thighs. Making your way back into boat pose. Inhale up, arms alongside of the ears, and exhale forward into a forward fold. Making your way back up. One more boat. And then releasing down, arms alongside of the ears, exhaling forward into a forward fold, and just let go. Hands to your thighs, making your way slowly up. And we're gonna do our hamstring stretch. So you'll need a strap for that. I guess we could have been a little more organized here. This is kind of the informal version of chair yoga. So we're going to wrap the strap around the ball of the foot and extend the foot straight up to the sky. Straightening the leg as much as is comfortable and having the strap be as close to the top of the foot, close to the toes as you can make it. Pulling the knee up toward the nose. And just breathe long, slow breaths. And then release. And we'll go to the other side. Extending the foot up, toes pointed in. Really give it a good pull using those arm muscles. And then release. And we'll step on the strap with our feet. Bring the strap between our knees, between our legs, and draw the heels up into the hip crease. Try to balance on the tailbone. Letting the knees fall toward the floor. Just breathe. Then we'll release. Set the strap down for a minute. And we'll do tail balance pose. So we're going to reach for our toes. Staying right here, that's a good place to start. If you get a hold of your toes. Then maybe extending your feet straight up. If you can, not even leaning on the back of the seat. Just balancing on your tailbone. And then release. Then we're going to take the strap again. And we're going to hang it over our head. Reach the tail behind and see if we can't draw our hands as close together as we can manage. Maybe creeping up the strap with your fingers to pull the top hand closer to the bottom hand. Try to sit up straight, heart open to the front of the room, gaze straight ahead. And then release, and we'll go to the other side. Just breathe. And then release. And we'll take a hold of the strap on either end. Inhale it up, maybe behind our head. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up, stretching your left side body. Coming back through center, stretching your right side body. Coming back to center, and then we'll set the strap aside. And we're going to sit up straight, bring our feet closer to the seat, feet a little closer together, extend our hands straight up, palms facing in, and make our way up into chair pose. You're gazing up between your hands, your heart is open to the sky, and you're as much bend in your knees as you can manage. Then we'll come into half chair, chair, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, hands together, and we'll come to behind our seat. And we'll start with our feet spread wide apart, a little bit toed out. And since we're at home, let's do some yoga breath. So we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose and then blow it out through our mouth. So let's do that together. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. And then we're going to do lion's breath. So making fists with your hands, taking a deep breath in, and then we're going to roar. Arms up alongside of the ears. Exhaling into lightning bolt over the chair. Your gaze is at the seat. Neck and shoulders are loose, but you're reaching for that beach ball. And we're going to place our left hand on the seat, put a little bend in the left knee, and inhale our right hand up to the sky. Reaching down to the seat with the right hand, inhaling up to the left. Bringing your left hand down to meet your right, making your way up. Bringing your hands into cactus and coming down into a squat. Your heart is open to the front of the room. Your spine is straightish. Your gaze is straight ahead. Trying to bring those shoulders back a little bit towards behind the ears, drawing in the abdomen. We're going to place our left hand on our right thigh, left hand on the left thigh, and extend the right hand up to the sky, really stretching so you feel the stretch between the tips of your fingers and your hip. Going to the other side. Coming back into cactus arms, maybe coming a little deeper into the squat. Inhale up, opening your heart. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale up. Bring your feet together behind the seat. Then we're going to come up onto the tips of our toes, really push. So you feel the work in the calves. Onto our heels and lifting up the toes. Onto the toes and push. Onto the heels and lift. Lift those toes up. And coming finally onto the toes and maybe turning it into a balance pose. And then release. Then we're going to move to the side of our chair and find your tennis ball if you have one. We're going to use these little rolly things. I don't know if you can see the little rolly thing. And you're just going to massage the bottom of your inside foot. I like the tennis balls better than these rolly things.
I couldn't find it.
Oh, that's not good.
We took them out to the church.
Yeah. And then we're going to set this aside, set our ball aside, come alongside of our seat so we can have an easy reach. Hands to prayer, shifting the weight of our body over to the inside leg, the left leg, and stepping out. Side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back. Lift your foot up, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back. Bring up the knee, arms alongside of the ears. Extending the leg out, toes pointed in. Really lift that foot. And then release. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll massage that inside foot.
Feels curly head.
Not as good as a tennis ball. And then we'll set the roller aside. Come alongside of our seat. Hands to prayer. Shift the weight. Step out. Side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Lift it up. Side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Bring up the knee. Arms alongside of the ears. Extending the legs straight out, toes pointed in. Really lift that foot. And then release. Then we'll come to the other side of the seat and do our tree pose. Shifting the weight to the inside leg. Stepping out with the right foot. Bring the heel to the ankle for a kickstand. Bring the heel to where your practice allows, either to the calf or above the knee. Inhale your arms up alongside of your ears into tree pose. And then release. And we'll go to the other side and do tree on the other side of the chair. Shift the weight. Step out. Make the kickstand. Bring your heel to the calf. Arms alongside of the ears. And then release. And we'll come to the other side of the seat and do our airplane pose. Make sure we can get a hold of the seat. Step up with our outside foot, our right foot. Bring our hands to prayer. Slowly bring the weight of our body over the column of the right leg. Lift off and back. Bring out your wings. Making your way back up to standing. And then we'll do that on the other side. Step out. Come over. Lift off. Wings out. Making your way back up to standing. And we're going to come behind our seat. Spread our feet wide apart. Hands on your hips. You're facing the front of the room. You're going to turn the toes of the right foot so they're pointed away from the chair. Bring the toes of the left foot so that they're headed towards the front. This is the front. We're going to lunge into that right leg. Extend our arms out into a strong T. Gaze over the fingers of the right hand. We're going to drop our left hand to our left thigh, right hand to the sky, reversing the warrior from warrior 2 to reversing the warrior. Going to bring our right forearm to our right thigh, left arm over our ear, gazing up at the skyward hand if that's comfortable. Straightening the front leg, right hand to the sky, really stretching into sky archer pose, facing the front of the room. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, so spreading our feet apart, turning the toes of the left foot towards that'll be the front now, turning the toes of the back foot towards the front a little bit, facing the front of the room, lunging into that left leg, arms at a T, gazing over the fingers of the left hand. Dropping your right hand to your right thigh, left hand to the sky, really feeling that stretch. Bringing your left forearm to your left thigh, right arm over your ear. Straightening the front leg, bringing your right hand to your right thigh, left hand to the sky. Turning to face the front of the room. And we're going to do some sun salutations. So we're going to come facing our seat. Inhaling up. Grasping our left wrist with our right hand, stretching your left side body. Coming back to center, stretching your right side body. Opening your heart to the sky. Big breath in. Exhaling, bringing your head to the seat over straightish legs. Inhaling up halfway, gazing at the horizon. Exhaling, head to seat. Inhaling your feet back until your arms are fully extended. Exhaling as you drop into the pose. Inhaling your heart over the seat, dropping your hips and gazing up. Exhaling your hips back up to the sky. Walking your feet to the chair as you breathe in. Exhaling your head to the seat. Inhaling up halfway. Exhaling your head to the seat. Inhaling your arms up alongside of your ears. Exhaling your hands to prayer. Arms alongside of the ears. Stretching your left side body. Stretching your right side body. Opening your heart to the sky, big breath in. Exhaling, head to seat. Inhaling up halfway. Exhaling, head to seat. Inhaling your feet back until your arms are fully extended. Exhaling as you drop into the pose. Inhaling your heart over the chair, dropping your hips and gazing up. Exhaling your hips back up to the sky. Inhaling your feet to the chair. Exhaling your head to the seat. Inhaling up halfway. Exhaling your head to the seat. Inhaling your arms up alongside of your ears. Exhaling your hands to prayer. One more time. Arms alongside of the ears. Stretching your left side. Stretching your right side. Opening your heart to the sky. Big breath in. Exhaling head to seat. Inhaling up halfway. Exhaling head to seat. Inhaling your feet back until your arms are fully extended. Exhaling as you drop into the pose. Inhaling your heart over the chair, dropping your hips and gazing up. Exhaling your hips back up to the sky. Inhaling your feet to the chair. Exhaling your head to the seat. Inhaling up halfway. Exhaling your head to the seat. Inhaling up, arms alongside of the ears. Exhaling your hands to prayer. Now we're going to find a comfortable seat to end the class. And we're going to just stay focused on anything that could distract us, like my dog. And just keep our attention inward on the breath. Just for a few moments, anything that comes to mind, just notice it and then release it. We'll bring ourselves back, starting to bring some movement into the body, maybe rolling the wrists, extending the arms up alongside the ears, exhaling our hands to prayer. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings awaken to their true nature. May all beings be free. Thank you for playing yoga with us today. Namaste.
Namaste.
So this will be up on YouTube, and you can use it anytime you like. It's the same class that we do at Rochester Congregational Church in Rochester. Hopefully we'll be back soon to doing yoga in person. But for now, I think it's safer if we just do it on YouTube. So thanks for bearing with us. Again, namaste.